Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Soul Singers taking on the Broncos. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Almost ready to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Pitch is in there, and that's how this game gets started. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Tatis waits. Rocketed it out towards right center. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
Manuel Margot in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering way off the plate. If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL, you definitely deserve a raise.
Late swing, fouled off. I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to deal with 20-plus hour flights in Major League Baseball, though.
Out towards left center. And he makes the catch. 2 down. And here comes Jake Lamb, the pride of the University of Washington. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And now 1 and 2. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And that one hammered. Cruz going back some more. Out of here. He circles the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now here is Willie McCovey. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. In the air to left down the line. Marte pulls it in on the run. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here at Angel Stadium, on the hill here today, Hyun-Jin Ryu. What's the word on him?
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball, able to move it around the zone, has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up in the double-digit strikeouts in a ball game, and I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
Bounce to the left side. Lamb on to first. Marte retired. So now the DH spot, Vladimir Guerrero. That's a little bit low. That misses the zone. 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. On the ground to short. In there, he's safe.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
One down, runner at first. Here's Miguel Sano. Going one. The pitch. And that one is inside. Guerrero at first, one gone. Diving, and he can't make the play. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
A couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Nelson Cruz. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. On the ground, a short could be 2. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base, as that's a 2-base error.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's Jack Peterson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this, because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit. It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis after it. Makes the catch. Both runners tagging. Throw is offline, and he scores. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Here's Byron Buxton. Up the middle. On to first. Inning over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We go on to inning number 2. The Dominican Republic out front 2-1. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Nelson Cruz. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. And the righty deals. And 1-2.
Outside.
Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Dahl. Swings through that one out in front that time. Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Marte throws to second. Safe. He beats it.
Really nice job with two-strike hitting in that at bat. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Ryan Stanek will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's Garrett Hampson. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Ground ball left side. And it gets by him.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. Now they've got to find a way to get the job done. Tying run at third, less than 2. This is a huge at bat coming up.
Dahl, the runner at third. Hampson at first. One gone. And that's down and away.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That one in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Carson Kelly waits on deck. First and third, 1 down. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
Carson Kelly up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swings and misses. And it's 2-1.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing. He's trying to go deep.
2 outs. That one pushed foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Adames, the throw to first. That's the 3rd out. New arm out of the bullpen. Brusdar Grotterol.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Ground ball right side. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting in, the shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First offering misses badly for ball one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Tracks it down for the out. And there are two down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Carlos Delgado at the plate with two away, swings through that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Phil Bickford getting ready to go. And the 0-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That one to first. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So the inning is still alive with Starling Marte coming to the dish.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here's Starling Marte. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. So two down. Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero reached on an infield single his first time. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. That's the inning. And welcome back. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's in there at the knees. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the 1-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 1-1. They say you win. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Lamb in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. The solo homer his first time. The 1-0. Swings through that.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Pretty fun little 3-inning game today. Got some runs on the board, stayed close all the way through. Really nice day at the yard.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.